If your photos look good but never great, then this is where all of that changes. I'm giving photographers free help to finally master light, develop their style and grow towards a six-figure photography business such as mine. If that's what you want, comment free and I'll send you the same training that started all for me.
Last session on the last shot, it allows me to shoot a lot quicker, a lot more flexible, get more quality pictures, I suppose, in terms of crops and that, very quickly on the fly.
I'm James Nader and I spent 30 years behind the camera, shooting fashion, celebrities and global campaigns. Now I teach photographers how to create images that feel cinematic and actually sell. Follow me, watch the YouTube video that comes after this and I'll show you how to see light differently, build your authority and finally create work that gets noticed. Now sit back, turn your phone sideways and watch away. There comes a moment in every photographer's life when the camera simply isn't enough anymore. You realise that gear, the gigs and the grind, it's all keeping you in the same loop. You're chasing jobs instead of building something, taking bookings instead of commanding value, and delivering files and not shaping futures. I know the feeling. I spent years as a photographer for hire, shooting whichever came my way and saying yes to jobs that didn't reflect my worth. Hustling just to fill the calendar, transform you from a camera technician into a visual entrepreneur. It starts with identity. The world pays attention when you know who you are, and I stopped being a freelancer and became a creative director. I found my edge in monochrome and a cinematic style in photography and video direction. And the right clients? Well, of course they found me. Then came the authority. This was the moment when I realized clients just don't buy visuals, they buy certainty, story, and of course presence. Your name needs to mean something before your work even hits their desk. Pricing was the next mountain. I soon learned to price like a pro. Clarity, licensing and tiered offers. I moved from £500 per day for a job to £5,000 a day, projects with structure and no guesswork. But even then I was still selling time. Time is the most precious asset we have, and yet most photographers spend their careers selling it by the hour, by the day, and by the job. But here's the truth. Time doesn't scale. You can only work so many hours and you can only take on so many shoots. And eventually your ceiling becomes painfully obvious. What changed everything for me was this realization. If you're always selling time, you'll never own your time. Real wealth in photography or any creative field comes when you stop selling hours and start selling outcomes, systems and insights. Your vision, your process and your IP. That's the shift from service provider to brand, from freelancer to authority, and from chasing clients to building something that works even when you don't. The goal is to work better and to make your time optional.